Alright, hey guys. Back again with another fan comparison between two. I would say, actually, I wouldn't say these are the same, but they technically are. Like 50%, like 50-50. The one on the left is the Lasko, the infamous 3723, the classic 3723. And the one on the right is the rare boy, the school fan, the elementary, the high school, and the middle school fan, the Air King 9723. These fans are definitely major childhood fans. I'm sure for all of us, especially the Air King. If you've been into if your school had one, I'm sure most schools had these, and 90% of them are now or just gone. Like they vanished, or they're beat to hell, or they're just non-existent at this point. But the 3723 on the left is very common. It's a very common vintage fan now. I'm sure almost every fan collector has one. I had about like 3. Yeah, I had 3 of these. Actually, no. I had 4 3723 threes of this style. First one when I was a baby, which I broke the prong off the cord. I am not going to get into that. But the second one I had was in 2018. It was beat to hell though, so I had scrapped it. And I kept the motor. The motor, actually no I didn't. I kept parts of that motor, and it's in this motor right here. This is where the parts, the stator right here is from the second 3723, and the shell and the bearings, that's from my 3723, my premium fan. Yeah, I just switched parts around, and little did you know, I was able to find a third one. And the third one that I actually had for a while. I acquired one in 2019. I acquired one in 2018 and 2019. But long story short, last year I found this one mint in the box. So I had got rid of the 3723 that I got in 2019 too. And so I kept this one because it's in the box, number one, and number two is it's technically mint, except for me using it for like 3 weeks. So I don't know, but these are very good fans. Now, in my opinion, they aren't as powerful as, both of these are very good fans, but these aren't as powerful as the 3723. The 3723 variants from the late 99 to 2000. But their build quality on these fans are great. These are great. These are great builds. Just wish that the late 90s and early 2000s ones were the same as this. But they're still pretty good fans. But as you can see, and when I got this box was beat to hell. I did not do this. This was the buyer. I don't know. I guess it was sitting in a farmland, I guess, because I got this from a barn. Luckily, no one used this fan as much, surprisingly. Like everything labeled on the fan is just scratched off. I think the box had gotten water damage as well. And the box is shedding. I don't know why. here. Air King box is fairly mint, despite a little bit of water damage on the box, not on the fan. So it says some of these owners had either stored these boxes in the basement. Surprisingly, fans didn't get damaged, luckily. But I don't know if you can see, but this is the description for this one. It says safety grills around the corners, rugged steel body, I guess high volume of airflow. I can't read that part right there. Proudly made in the USA. They don't make that anymore. Save energy. Saving energy. Oh, save money. Use in conjunction with save energy, save money. Use in conjunction with air conditioning. Carton can be recycled. Now in this day and age, made in the USA. As we go over here, it says Air King, and this is Lasko, the classic Lasko. And over here, smooth around the corners, whisper quiet, which is true. This fan is very quiet. Energy efficient motor, full size body, and 3 conductor cord and plug. Over here, model 4CH71, which is well known as the 9723, and it complies with OSHA requirements. And it's UL type 1. These are both technically, the fan diagram is technically the same on both boxes. Just different logos. One to here, and I don't know if you can see. What's weird is the knob on here is HM off high medium, which it doesn't have on this speed selector. But I'm gonna go take these fans out, and then I'll give another comparison between both. All right, so here they both are. As you can tell from the angle right now, they technically are and look the same. Like, both of these have a different, same D-style blades. But the thing is, this D-style blade right here, this was made better compared to this one. And the thing is that in the late 90s, they started to cheapen out on the D blades because they were transitioning over to the flower petal blades. As far as these were still in their prime. Like, this fan is from 95 and this fan is from 99. I believe 98, 99. And as you can see, different badges. Different paint job as well. Different, well, same handle. Well, not really, because if you could look in here, the latches on the handle are different. As you can see, and the different speed selectors. Same knob, but the speed selector that's mounted on the frame are different. Like, this is labeled as 0321, And this is labeled as 0, off, medium, and high. Off, high, medium, and low. I'm sorry, I can't talk. It's been a long day. But this has the ice gray / blue color, others will call it. And this one has the boring gray color. That's the one every single Lasko fan, still to this day. As we turn these side by side. The Air King is far bigger than the Lasko and heavier. They both utilize this the hose first stand, and these with the 3723 from this era, these were thicker than the 3723 Premium, which I find weird, but that was the day. Those were the days where things were starting to cheapen out. So as we turn around to the back, different grills, same motor braces, same motor. It's just different rear grills. These have less slats in them. These have more grill slats for them. And it has this little this motor mount to, I guess, extend the airflow for the motor. I guess I don't know really what this is for, but well, obviously I know, but like its purpose of it. So as you can see, it has the green wire. That's the extra wire for the 3-prong cord. And over here it has the original 2-prong cord wire. So I use this fan a little bit, so it's a tiny bit dirty, but as you can see, the motor is freaking fantastic. Still in fantastic condition. And this one is in fantastic condition too. I barely use this fan. It's fair, it's shiny, it's like brand new. I wonder who had this fan, because you would have expected this fan to be used in school. But gracefully, it wasn't used in school, I guess. I'll show the cords. This is the 3-prong cord. That's the liquid cord, don't mind that. That's the 3-prong cord. And this is the 2-prong cord. Which I find very interesting. I think it was like a marketing thing for them to for Air King to put on 3-prong cords on these fans, which they really didn't need, but I digress. But without further ado, I'll start 3723 up. Here's low. As you can hear, has a startup sound. Hopefully you can hear it over the Lakewood. I have the Lakewood on because it is a little stuffy down here. But as you can see, the 3723 does, well, both are gonna have a cold start. So, because I haven't used them in a while, especially the 9723. It's fairly quiet. It's a good night night mover if you want to sleep at night. It's a perfect low speed. There's medium. Picks right up the speed too. Blowing out good air too. And there's high. This fan is definitely putting out a lot of air, despite it being a little dirty and having a better blade set. So I haven't started this fan up in well over a year, I believe. So this one, I'm sure, has a cold start. So here is low. As I said earlier, this blade set was made very cheap. Even though it shakes a lot, it's fairly picking up the speed. So you will see what I'm talking about. As I said, this fan blade's was cheaply made in a few minutes. So you could probably tell. You guys could probably tell in a few seconds. So. That's why I said medium should not be running as high. It's blowing some air though, don't get me wrong, but you would have expected this fan to have like an acceptable medium speed. Finally, here's high. Don't get me wrong, this fan is definitely blowing out some air. I'm gonna run both of these now. Both putting out good air combined. maybe as I see what I said. I don't think you guys can see, but the 3723 is running a little slower than the 9723. Which means this blade set on the 3723 is heavier and it has more pitch. The Air King, as I say, I don't want to compare the blade set to the blade set from the mid 2000s, but the blade set could have been made a little better, a lot better actually. Perfect example. I don't know if you guys can see the blade sets in the video, but the Air King, the Lasko is a little slower than the Air King. But they're still pretty good fans. They're well built. And this one has this it's a scraping noise in the back. I don't know why that is, but I diagnosed the motor, and I don't know why it's still making that noise, but I'm guessing it's still new, still a brand new motor. Well, not brand new, but never been used really. But I am about to show you, let you guys hear the startup sale. So here's low on the 3723. Here's medium. And here's high. Can't really hear it as much, I guess. I believe it's because this fan was used for a little bit, but that shouldn't make a difference. But over here, you can hear it more frequently. It's more frequent, so here is low. If I lean it forward, then it stops, but I don't like that. But it'll be soft soon, so. But here's medium. Sorry if that's annoying you guys, but I have no idea why it's making that noise. So. but not least, here's high. So these both had pretty good startup sounds. Hopefully you guys could hear them. But overall, these were pretty good fans. Despite the blades set being cheap on the 9723, but you know, these weren't bad. And they're getting hard to find. Well, not really. Well, not for the 3723, but the 9723, the Air King. Now, you will not find many of these new in the box, unused, with no wear and tear on it, and it looks like it's a brand new fan. And then to say this fan is I believe 24 years old. And the Lasko is, I believe is to be 28 years old. 27, 28 years old. So I may be wrong, but somebody could correct me. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention too. The foots are different. This is the foot that they used throughout the early 2000s, early to mid 2000s. This is from the 90s. So it's quite interesting to see, but overall, again, these are good. Like I said, these are good fans. So you won't probably find any of these new, technically. Unless I've seen both of these fans in my childhood, but I only own one, and that's the 3723. And I'm glad I found one, especially in excellent condition, despite it being dirty. But yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed this very long video, and stay tuned for the next fan comparison. Thank you.